Hello, my name is Jennifer and welcome to part 16 of the Foster Child Challenge. And if you are returning, welcome back. And it took me a little longer to get to the point where I wanted to have a birthday. Annie is going to be our birthday girl. She is the one aging up to 18 today. I've been working on her character values because things like empathy, conflict resolution, and manners are easier, I find, to do as a child. The emotional control I haven't really touched. It's not very good for her, but I'm hoping as a teen she can work on that. And responsibility, they do their homework and things like that. It's just underneath. So we are ready to have a birthday party for her. And the others are doing quite well, and they've got, I'm just going to do cutaway. And the other thing I'm going to do, maybe I'll do this right away, is I do want to have a business. But what I did is I decided that all the paintings that were less than 2,000, we were just going to sell them. So I'm going to have her come along and sell anything that is hers. I'll let Nicholas sell his own, so he gets the value towards his fortune aspiration himself. But of course, anything that they sell at the actual retail store and anything that they sold already on the street gallery, it will count for the whole household towards theirs. Yes, we're going to sell that. So I'm just looking here. I'm just hovering over to see whose they are to make sure she's selling her own. I did toy with the idea of having her go into the art career because then she can sell everything at a 25% markup. But, you know, that isn't the focus. I mean, I know I'm trying to get their bills. And the main reason I'm doing this is because I don't want their bills to be, like, outrageous. As it is, what they have left in their inventory is worth a lot. So I'm kind of wondering what's going to happen with that clingy stage when she ages up to a teen, because I don't think teens have clingy stages, if I remember correctly. I'm just rolling around to see if there's any other paintings. I think that was it. Everything else that's left I will have to get Nicholas to sell. And I just had to do that with the walls. So he's at the bar. That's the only thing I don't like about the bar. As soon as they get that mixology skill, they're up there doing that. So he actually has a need to cook 3 gourmet dishes at a single event. So I'm going to make that our birthday party is the single event that we're going to do. So I'm going to have, not that it matters, I'm going to have Lacey start a social, go over there, social event. I'll scroll in a little bit. It did take a long time, and I've been working on the other ones because they've kind of reached in there. I'll probably end up having them take vacation day tomorrow to hopefully work on that. And I can't remember. I know that Nicholas works, which is why it's pretty early in the day, and that's why I'm having the party so early. And I don't know if he's going to have to skip and go, but I might end up having to take a PTO since I need him to do the 3 gourmet dishes. The birthday sim, of course, is going to be our Annie, and their relationship's quite high now because it's been Lacey was the one who continually worked with Annie on her conflict resolution and her manners, and then I had a little bit of a something was frozen. I think it might have been one of the nannies or the butler, so it took me a while before I realized and had sent them all home so that everything started working again. So poor little Shahir was doing horribly because nothing, you know, they weren't working on anything, and of course I don't have the rally the troop interaction for him to help, so it didn't really, it was a struggle, I have to say. So I don't know if she can be the guest. I'm guessing maybe she can. Shahir's sleeping, so I don't know that I'm gonna make him a guest. Oh no, I can't make her a guest because it's her birthday and that would change it. So let me scroll through all of these people. We'll invite the Pruitts that she knows. This way we get to know them, and she now knows Mark Sinclair. I just don't know how many people we can invite. I'm kind of thinking we should maybe invite the nannies because, you know, they know them well. So I think that's who we'll invite. We don't need anybody. We don't need a caterer. We don't need a mixologist. And we don't need an entertainer because we have entertainers in the family now because the kids have been working on their musical instrument skills, both the not one, some of them violin, some of them the piano, because I bought a piano, one of the portable ones, so that I had a couple. And I don't know if you noticed all of the art tables in there. I bought a pile of those too. So this is the one we want. Yes, that's our house, so I will do that. And I know we need a cake, but I decided because he needs to cook 3 gourmet dishes, I would have him make a gourmet birthday cake. And so we'll make a white and black cake, which I think you maybe need the deluxe package to have that as an option of a cake. I can't remember exactly. We need to have Sims playing games at the same time, so why don't we... I'm pretty sure yeah, I do. So we're gonna have her come play, you know what, we're gonna have her come play chess. Play, and then we'll have, I think Diego was the one who actually needed the mental aspiration, he's completed it, so it's not something that he needs to do. I'm trying to think, has he completed incredibly friendly? No, that's not one. Gifted. He's got all, so he has completed all of the childhood aspirations, but as you can see, I'm working on these. I'm not sure, I think I'll keep him home one day, and then whatever happens, then we'll age him up in the next part too. And I find with the toddlers, they can eat the strawberries, but after they eat them, they sometimes pop out of their inventory and they're on the floor everywhere. I have noticed that in other, can I get that in his inventory? There we go. We need to have the birthday sim chat while happy. And she has done that, and we need to have Sims, are you almost finished with that cake? No, it's taken you a little bit of time, and then we have some food here on the ground, but I don't really know. Maybe you can clean that up, because I don't know. Yeah, it's fish tacos. Why don't you just put that in the fridge? Put away. I wish I would stop playing with that dollhouse. So we need to have Sims listening to music together. So I'm going to listen, I'm not going to have I'm just going to have her listen to, I'm just going to have a few of them. He's playing chess, so I won't have her. Oh, she's making a mess. Listen to Baroque. Did we get the cake? Is it done? Where's the cake? Did you stick it in here? You did. So I think we've had issues with this. So we're going to put that over there. I'm going to pause quickly, because what I want to do is I need to put this in a spot that we can actually use it. So we are going to add birthday candles, of course. There we go. Do we have enough Sims listening to music? No, you're not coming and listening. Listen to Baroque. I can't say that properly. Baroque, I think is how you say it. There we go, we have that. And then we need to eat cake. And you, my dear Nicholas, you need to make some more gourmet food. You can make a gourmet caprese salad. And then you can make a gourmet. I'm doing that so it doesn't require. I think it's quicker. And then I'll do gourmet garlic noodles. I find them fairly quick for them to make too. So we have to get it done in the party, which we have lots of time, but I'm also not sure when he's supposed to go to work. 45 minutes. I think hopefully we'll be able to do PTO. So Annie, my dear, you aren't actually our oldest, but you were the one who managed to complete your goals the quickest. We didn't add the birthday cakes. Add birthday cakes. We didn't add the birthday candles. We need to add birthday candles. Good girl, Karasu, working on your emotional control. And not so good there, Beatrice. You're not working on your emotional control. You're going to take a shower because you look like you need one. And I'm going to hit play again. And Karasu, I think you need to meet people. You know, let's see if there's anyone here, you know, anyone you don't know here that you can introduce yourself to. These are our nannies. And so you know them. Oh, you probably don't know her. Friendly introduction. Oh, she doesn't need to make a friend. She needs to make a best friend is what she needs to do. Can we make a best friend with him? I think I have a lot of Sims on this lot. No, can't become best friends. Why can't I become best friends with him? That's very strange, because there it is. Become best friends. Now, Nicholas, you're not supposed to be eating. You're supposed to be cooking. You made your second dish. Go make your third, please. And I'm gonna take a PTO. Because I would like you to finish this. And I'd also like you to be here for Annie's birthday when she ages out. We're gonna blow out candles. We have best friends, becoming best friends. Oh, he's working in the pantry because that's the only space he has right now. Yes. And she's tense. What is she tense from? Oh, she's got through a clingy. I wonder how if that'll disappear when she becomes a teen, because she's not going to be going through that stage. Okay, I paused it because I realized I want to set it up a little bit. I don't know if they're going to be there or if I'm too busy having... Oops. Let's get a picture. There we go. Blow out the candles. We have to have an adult make a toast, but Annie aged up. I will be back. Oh, look at her. When I have checked, I did already do all the randomizing, so I know those, and I'll be back in a minute. So her aspiration is best-selling author. So creativity, and let me get the right one, not that it really matters, best-selling author. And then she, as a teen, is going to be cheerful. So that's her thing. So there we go. And we need to eat cake, so I'll get her ready later. So we will take a piece. Maybe instead of doing that, we're gonna call to meal so people can eat. And why are you angry? Who are you? You're Adrian. You're our neighbor. And she needs to become friends with kids. Can we do a friendly introduction while we're here? And maybe that will help make him not so angry, perhaps. And how are you doing there, Nicholas? Have you got your... No, you're still working on that dish. We have a bit of time, so that's fine. Can you finish? Or did you do it? You did. And I think you actually need to make some drinks at a gathering too, if I remember correctly. Make 3 drinks, and we need to make a toast. So let us make drinks. I'm going to do them for everyone, and hopefully this will count, because I don't think they need to be different drinks. And this, we're going to do root beer floats for a celebration for everybody. And then hopefully we can have an adult to make a toast also. And why don't you resume those, just so they don't go bad. Do you already have a drink? Oh, you don't. You're going to grab it. Okay, well, since you have a drink, why don't we see if we can make a toast? Can you make a toast to a child, or do you need to do it to... Oh, you can. They've made it easier, I find. It used to be that I found you had to have both Sims had to have a drink to be able to make a toast, but I'm not noticing that lately. That's a thing, so that's kind of useful. I'm sure once I go into create a Sim to edit her a little bit, her clothes and stuff, and she's our glutton, of course. And Shahir, you're awake, you're filthy, and you're eating. Good boy. He's actually worked on some of his skills, so he's maxed movement. His communication is 4, obviously going towards 5. Imagination and thinking are both 3. He just got up on the thinking, so he's got a little bit to do, a little bit to go, but he's doing fairly well in terms of that. So did we get that? We got our gold. So, and he's missed his work for today, and I don't know when he works again. He's done all of that. He's on vacation. He does work tomorrow again, but that will be in the next part, of course. So I'm gonna have him practice making drinks so that he can just keep working on that part of the aspiration. And why don't I, while we have people here, see if we can do some friendly introductions to work on our no, that's Genji. I can't recognize them when they're not in their when they're not in their nanny outfits. I had to have them all leave because I said even before I had the legging, like they were like had a shower and were wandering around like blurry but with no clothes on. And I find if the nannies stay a really long time, that sometimes happens. So she's become friends with 2 adults and 1 child, but we only asked 1 child here, so that's all she really can be friends with. Someone's wanting really loud, and he is filthy, 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 filthy. So can you know what, you were on the, I had you, but of course you know everybody who came, so it doesn't really matter. Can we give little Shahir a bath, please? Is that something you can do? And you, my dear, may as well rally the troops. And now that we have a pile of people over, also, it's not really the time to work on your actual aspiration. Why don't you just do a little bit of this? You can always do that a little later. Because I have to double check, but I think I had said they had to either get to level 3 of a career or, you know, get a certain distance in their aspirations, and hers is an aspiration. She can do that, and that's the actual given aspiration, not just any other. Like, so if she got to, I think it was level 2 of her adult aspiration, but I'll double check that in my rules that I have actually written down below. We'll go to friendly introduction and a friendly introduction, and I can't do anything else. It says her queue is full. There was a T-pose there I saw from the nanny in the corner of my eyes. I'm going to throw this cake away since everybody's eating cake. I don't want to have it out. Because that makes people, little ones. Okay, we're going to put that in the fridge. It makes them angry when they have their sugar crash. That's what makes them. So I can throw that away. And are you introducing yourself to people? No, you can't with her. The party is about to end, so we're going to be done anyway. So she just needs to find some friends, some kids to make friends with, because I think she's already, while I was working on it for the others, I ended up making friends with the kids. All kind of made friends with each other in the family. That's how I managed to, and there he is. Did you get your bath? Did you get your bath? You did, and you're having fun, and we got a gold medal. So I think in the next part, there's not really, they kind of finishing their party. So this part's kind of short, but if I do what I want to do, I think it'll make it too long, which is buy and start them on their little business that I was going to have them do. And I think what I'll do is I'll maybe bring some stuff from their house over. If they do have money, as you can see, oh, I know what I need to do. But you know what I'll do before I end it? I'm going to have Nicholas, I had to put the walls up and I pushed up instead. So we're going to have him sell all his paintings that were here to the collector that were worth less than 1,000 or less than 2,000 was what I had said was the, and these are all his. So that's why we have so much money. They have tons of money, but if they don't, I don't know how likely they are, even if we go to the place to try and have a thing, how likely they're going to be to sell them. And they're very, very valuable, what they have left, of course. So that's their income, their inventory is going to be their house, and all that value is going to be a lot. So they're going to be have probably very high bills. So that's kind of not a good thing. And I don't know, let me check with so I have it. Let me just do one thing. So I just quickly bred all the frogs. I'll plan on cutting that out. So now that I've kept my 2, I'm going to sell the rest. We're making 7,200 from that. Put that in her inventory. There were possibly a couple of paintings over here on the easel. Well, one isn't finished. And this one is worth 3,500, whatever. It was a lot. And she needs to finish this one, but she's cooking. So that's fine. So maybe what I'll do before I end is I will quickly take Annie into Create a Sim and edit her outfits and stuff. And we'll be back and we'll end on what her new look is before the end of this part. So I didn't end up changing any of Annie's like actual look. Her hairstyle, I kept it. If she had any makeup on, I can't really tell. It looks like maybe she does. I left everything like that. But what I did is change her outfit. So if we go here, we can see kind of her outfits. So she has 3 everyday ones. This is the one that she's there, and I have her cloud gazing so she can do some writing well inspired for her aspiration. And then she's got, oops, I didn't mean to actually click on it. Let's try that again. So she got this one with shorts, and then this is a little skirt. And then she only has one formal because I don't find they use them very much. She's got a couple of athletic ones, a couple of sleep, a couple of party ones, and then this was what she aged up with. I just left it, and then another swimsuit because they do have a pool, so she may actually use her swimsuit. So those are her outfits, and I'm just curious. No, she cannot, she doesn't have enough violin skill. I'm pretty sure that was the one she learned. Yes, it was violin, but her violin skill is not high enough for her to work on her emotional control, but oh well. I have her writing in her journal. I bought all of the kids, excluding Shahir, journals so that they can work on their emotional control. But that is it. We have our first teen. And I think with her, my goal will be to work on her aspiration as opposed to getting her a job. And of course, she also needs to get an A and maintain or work on, because she only has 2, and I think she needed to have 3 of these character values in range when she ages up to a young adult. I think that was the rule that I had set. I will double check. We have plenty of time to for that. But that is it for this part. Thanks very much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much!